up a little bit. Here we go. Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Nightfarerox. If this is your first time here, then welcome. Tonight we are reading Kubera. We are on season 2 now. Oh my gosh. So I've been warned that after season 1, things start to get pretty hairy. So we shall see what that is like. Other than that, we have Tower of God tomorrow. I believe we have 2 chapters to read tomorrow as well. So my cat is coming in to say hello. You see him at the bottom of the screen. Goodbye, bye. Why don't you ever just show him your face for once? Say hello. Hello. He's like, I did not sign up for this, Mom. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah, we got Tower of God tomorrow. I'm working on the solo leveling review for those of you who are interested in that. Got kind of a little busy, and then on top of being busy, and then the pain and the doctor's appointments and everything I've been to within the past few weeks has been kind of crazy. So things have been going a little bit slower, but that's okay. It will get out when it's out. And then I have an Eleceed review that I'm also working on, and a Kubera season 1 review as well. So lots of stuff in the works. Oh, such a little bye. Oh. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get the music. Don't step on the keyboard. No, not the keyboard. Get back. Let's go ahead and get the music rolling again. Let's see. Okay, we'll start with this, but depending on the mood, we may have to change it. Okay. Let's see. Take a deep breath. Here we go, guys. Kubera season 2. Promise me that whatever happens, you will trust me. Yeah, I promise, Asha. She looks very happy in this picture. One Last God, Kubera, season 2. Asha. Oof. What are you talking about? Are you talking like someone who is about to die? Don't tell me. Do you think I would never die? Jesus. So right off the bat, we're getting a whole bunch of foreshadowing events, it seems like. You think there's no way she would have died? We got Kubera. This is the fight with no villains, yet only victims exist. I like that. I like this a lot. This is a fight with no villains, yet only victims exist. You could apply this to real life, even this exact wording. Because if you think about it in real life, right? We like to villainize people. We like to have our good guys and bad guys. But that's not the reality. A lot of the times, it's just people who are just trying to do what's best for themselves, or do the best for their families, or whatever it is. And sometimes, unfortunately, it leaves victims in their wake. Now, don't get me wrong, there are people who do very evil acts in this world. But for the most part, people aren't born evil. Typically, it's circumstance that makes them who they are. And sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I think people, they know that there's something wrong with them, and they refuse to get help for it, and they feast on those desires, those behaviors that they shouldn't be. But yeah, so anyway, I really like this. I know we just started, but this is already really good. This is a fight with no villains, yet only victims exist. I'm gonna go ahead and change your music up. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm seeing more and more This is a story where someone has to shed tears. Ooh. Man, who's Brilith? So, don't think that everyone will stick by your side. What is this? Is that Asha and, I don't know who these people are. I'm assuming maybe Asha and Lise? It is my victory, Kubera. Kubera who? Kubera the god or Kubera our main character? One last guy, Kubera. Season 2 begins. Okay. Chirp, chirp, flutter. Also, right off the bat, what I'm noticing about this, the webtoon is the artwork has very much improved since season 1. It seems to me the creator probably took a break in between and really focused on improving their artwork, improving the writing, because this looks a lot better. Even just the words and everything, it looks bolder. There's more shading. I really like that. It looks very pretty. Even just around Kubera, I can notice there's some shading going on. The lighting is coming in. We can really tell she's dense in a forest, whereas before there may have been a few trees before. So the artwork has gotten exponentially better. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned before. I know I've said I'm a photographer on here, but as a photographer, there's a lot more that goes into it instead of just taking pictures. When you go to college for it, you have to learn how to draw. You have to learn, obviously, photo editing. You have to learn painting. You have to learn a lot of those things, drawing and line work, and all those different things that go into it, because even though your specific field is photography, you're an artist. So that's why I appreciate art so much, because look, I love art, and if I sit down and I actually focus on it, I do great work. But there's a major appreciation for people who just draw and create like this on a daily basis, and so I really enjoy seeing the artwork get better as it goes. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, Casus Angel, I believe is how you say that, has followed while I was away. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. So we got Lise Hiatus, age 16, official name Kubera Lise. I thought the city was in our sights. Why did we end up here? Did Asha make a mistake? It's because of the city's closed space. The chaos closed space disrupts magic. What does disrupt mean? Asha Rihiro, age 20, magic level A++, magic rank 5. So we got a little bit of the, what am I trying to say here? I don't even know. We got a little bit of her backstory, just a tad bit, at the end of season 1. And basically she was saying that, or I'm not sure she said or if it was hinted at, now that I'm thinking about it, that she came from a different planet. I'm pretty sure she said it. So the fact that she's only age 20 means that she must have been pretty young when she came over to the current planet they're on. But I wonder, because of how, like, good she is with magic and stuff, and everybody's like, wow, you're amazing, even though you don't have 3 of the same attributes. I wonder if the people on the planet she came from were just better magic users altogether. Well, anyway, we have to walk to the checkpoint from this forest. Soras might pop out, and there are many poisonous plants, so be careful. So, you're saying we're lost again, right? Oh, I'm so sick of this. Already went through enough of the water channel. Oh my god. One Last God, Kubera, story and art by Kurigam, Season 2, Chapter 1, Lost One. I have to say, this is, like I said, even just from that very, like, little snippet that we got, I could definitely tell that they were like in a dense forest. And then you see it here. And I also just love the use of coloring in Kubera. Like, altogether, I think it's just pretty. But is it okay to just leave Ron like that? I don't care. We're already out of the channel. But the channel is closed now. How is he supposed to get back? That isn't my concern. Wow, Asha. That's a bit... Yuta, age, we don't know. Asha's certified half, apparently. Shh, is that Rod's? I love that, man. Someone in the comments was like, I can tell that you're going to like Ron, and I was like, Ron is best boy and you know it. Something like that. And I love Ron. I love him so much. He's hilarious to me. Quarter age 36. Magic level BB. Magic ranking unknown. You didn't think I could follow you, huh? Get doused with water. Asha Rihiro. Hati Varu. Varu. Bravati Vayu. She knew. Phew. Don't get distracted. I'm sorry, their faces. They're like, what the hell, Asha? Don't get distracted. Follow me. Hey, don't you think that was a bit harsh? I came back in one piece because it was me. Any other person would have died. You could have killed me. Again, I'm really liking these backgrounds. They're far more detailed, and I'm really liking that. Do you think you're in any position to shout you used... You used magic first. Ha! Can't take a small joke. Don't use dangerous comeback spells. I was just using my water spell as a prank when your magic was no joke. Plus, I'm not even wearing a magician suit when you are. Your spell wasn't intended to do any harm. It was the chaos closed space that interrupted my calculations. This happened to me, who was good at calculations. What do you think would have happened if you used magic? So, you're saying you didn't do anything wrong, right? Wow, what a dangerous guy. The atmosphere is becoming... Didn't you say your magic scores were higher than mine? Why are you being a crybaby over something like this? Alright, I'm glad you remember. I was worried about what I would do if you backed out. Why would I back out when I can win 10,000 gold? Did they make a bet? Did I miss this? Did they? I'm trying to remember when they made their bet. I'm the one who's gonna win. You're gonna lose. Your ego is through the roof. I love this. The shading and everything's just gotten so much better, and I adore that. Like, here was season 1. And here's the thing. I didn't mind season 1's, artwork. I know people were saying it's gonna get so much better, the artwork is so shoddy at first, blah 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 blah, right? I really didn't mind the artwork in season 1 as much, but then again, one of my first webtoons I ever read was Tower of God, and when you start season 1 of Tower of God, Kubera blows season 1 Tower of God out of the water by a long shot. I'm sorry to say, but now, would this artwork right now hold up to what season 3 Tower of God artwork looks like? No. But it has gotten exponentially better. Also, these anime eyes right here. This is literally how you draw men in anime is a lot different from how you draw women. Men have more of a pointed, see how, okay, for example, Asha, and they give Asha some male-like features to kind of, I feel like, to throw you off just a bit, not too much, but, for example, see Asha's chin right here, how it comes to here and it's rounded, and when you look at, Ron's here and it comes down, then there's a little line right here that goes, that's classic. Also, Again, here when you look, Asha's eyes are more rounded, and then you have the little bit of lashes. And when you look over here, Ron's is more diagonal when the lines are cut. I'm trying to explain this in a way that makes sense. So, if you guys ever wanted to get into drawing, if you're not, those are the key differences. Both of you stop. We're on the same side. Let's stop the growling at each other. Kid, buzz off, luggage. This really sucks. I'm gonna become a magician. I'm gonna get a magic license. She's crying. Anyways, this is how the four of us, including Ron, made our way through the woods to the Cali Bloom checkpoint. Things getting in our way weren't a problem. Sometimes, I see that she's got more control over the bracelet now. Sometimes there were Suras looking for prey, but they didn't matter either. Ugh, stop attacking your own team. I know this much isn't going to kill you. Oh, this was, Ron, I guess that said that. By the time I got used to getting hit by Asha's spell, or maybe it was Lee's. Ha! This is nothing. All the serves coming out are weak. This is a piece of cake compared to getting out of the channel. Don't let your guard down, Lees. Only weak serves have come out until now, but there will be 4-stage Maras and Upanis from here on out. Asha, it would be great if you first taught me what those words mean. It means you're no match for them. Asha still doesn't know how strong I am. I silenced my phone. I can't remember if I did or didn't. I don't think I did. Oops, excuse me. Okay. Yes, I was listening to Bo Burnham. Don't judge me. Asha still doesn't know how strong I am. You know, right, Yuta? Don't worry, I'll protect you. Please, hurry up, will you? Okay. Let's go, Yuta. Uh-oh, Yuta senses. What the is that? Oh, my God, the artwork is so great. I love this. Even just the black. I wonder what he's sensing, or is this a real thing here? Ooh, he liked that. Yuta? Oh, did you just kill that thing just now? Amazing. It must be great. It must be great to have a weapon. Teach me a skill to take out Suras in one blow. But please, you don't have enough vigor. Asha, I'm gonna learn a lethal move from Yuta. Notebook. I need my notebook. Camera 37 has caught something. I thought this was an eye. It's a camera, apparently. A 4-stage Mara killed in 0.5 seconds. The attacker seemed to use a sword, but the form of attack cannot be made out, but even by freezing the frames. He didn't use any magic, not even Hati Kubera. When all put together, the evidence seems to suggest that either his weapon is a god-level item or he is a half with a powerful transcendental skill. Really? So it was worth it after all to set up those cameras. Mine is mine, yours is mine. She seems lovely. A god-level item or a strong half. Whatever it may be, or of the two, I will get it before Tio. I see. So they're kind of like robbers, I guess, or thieves that target people trying to get to town. I don't know. You think he's alone? Yes, and I don't think he has a weapon either. Could it be a magician taking a rest? Even if he may be a magician, would he really be resting in a place like this when the city is right there? What's wrong about it? I come here to have a lunch from time to time. It's much better than a crowded city. Tio Racken, quarter age 48, Calibloom Fighters Guild Branch President. That's because you're strong, although you're still weaker than Ari. Elwin Racken, half age 27, half sponsored by Tio. So, okay, so the half age is 27, but the body appears a lot younger, if I remember correctly. So maybe the, second stage? I think there's 4 stages altogether, right? Sometimes, the one thing about Kubera is there's a lot of information. Sometimes I try to remember most of it, but it does slip my mind here and there, and then it'll come back at a later time. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. That's because you're strong, although you're still weaker than Ari. Okay. Half sponsored by Tio. So they gotta be sponsored, in the cities. I told you not to talk about it, Ari, in front of me. About Ari in front of me. Why don't you try liking her for a change? Well, that aside, that's him, right? He doesn't have a weapon and he's by himself. Oh, yeah, that's him. Although he was sitting down earlier. Yeah, he really does look like he's in danger. He isn't carrying a weapon, nor is he wearing a shirt. Hey, it's dangerous for you to be here like that. You could be attacked by Asura. Ah. I've already been attacked. Oh, damn. I need to get to the city and get treated. But I lost my ID along with my shirt. To be continued. Interesting, interesting. Season 2, Episode 2, Lost 2. Drip. Oh my, Tio, I think he's seriously hurt. How strange. He seemed like he was just resting earlier. My goodness, what are you doing here if you're hurt? Even if you don't have a sponsor. You should have waited at the checkpoint. This place is dangerous. Anyway, let me take a look. We need to stop the bleeding first. Uh-oh, I don't like that smile. One last god, Kubera, Chapter 2, Lost 2. Meanwhile, Atera. Okay, so we're back in Atera. The meeting will start once the priestess arrives, right? No. There are still a couple of people who aren't here yet. Prawl, my bad. The principal of the Atera Magic Academy said he was going to be late, and Miss Kasich said he would be attending. But since Agwin said she can't come, I don't know if Mr. Kasich will come or not. Ernst Siren, age 26, Atera Magic Guild General Manager. What? Mr. Kasich? Jeez. Why would a half that can't use any spells butt into a magician's meeting? Roosh Siren, quarter age 34. So she's a quarter and she's 34 years of age. Atera Magic Guild branch president. So quarters are, from my understanding, basically more or less like humans in a sense. Oh, I'm trying to think. So they age more quickly than what a half would, and I can't remember if I think they do go through their own stages too. I can't remember. Maybe not. I don't think. Actually, now that I think about it, I think that's just halves and higher, right? And then at a certain point, halves I think still only have a human point. When you go above that, that's when they morph, right? Or they can change their appearance. Why would you hate Mr. Kasich so much when there are many fighters you like? Is it because he's a half? Oh, excuse me. Well, there's that reason, but the important thing is the face. The face! The true strength is acquired through the face. That's why Asha is the strongest. That is strange logic, but the results do add up. But it would be not best for you not to say things like that here. Why? You know it's true. The dragon tribe Mystikas are not ugly, so I guess his mom was really ugly. If not, there's no way he'd be that ugly. Grab. Hey, can you tell me where the conference room is? Ooh. Now there's Kasich. Kasich Rajov, half, age 132. The only dragon half on the planet. That way. Oh. Roosh, put yourself together. Hello, Mr. Kasich. I see Mr. Kasich is here as well. Can I get your autograph? Move. He's still as famous as ever. How could we discuss the attack that day without Mr. Kasich? Besides that, have you seen Mr. Kasich's autograph when his horns are out, Ari? It's a total mess because his hands are like that. But it's worth a lot. Lorraine Radia, I think it's, or Raisha, maybe? Lorraine, I do not remember how I pronounced her name in the last. Lorraine Raisha, age 36, magic level AA, magic ranking 4. If you're talking about his autograph when he has his horns, I already got 10 of them 20 years ago, although I lost them all during the upheaval. Yeah. Age 27, magic level A+, magic ranking 6. What? How the hell did you get so many of them? I don't know. I lost my memories during the upheaval, remember? Then how did you know that you had those autographs? I don't remember, but it was written in my diary. D995 first month. Nice, kid. Agwin. Bad Kasich. They call him Bad Kasich. That's funny. But when I asked Professor Agwin, she said she didn't know anything about it. What? Then that diary must have been about your dream. Maybe so. And that's how I received Staff of Agni. But since I can't control the staff yet, Mr. Idioti Smith helped me with Agni. Are you really going to use this name? Brylith Ruin, age 21, priestess of Atira Fire. Who cares? It's good and simple, but what are they going to think when they hear such a weak argument along with a name like this? You think so? Then pick one. Jobless Smith, Reader Smith, Student Smith, Artistic Smith, Comedy Smith, Insightful Smith, Fat Smith, Screen Smith, Fishing Smith, Deep Fried Smith. Deep Fried Smith sounds good. That must be a genius. Idioty Smith, age unknown, seriously jobless, brayless stalker. They did him dirty. My God! How could you do this after saying that you would attend the meeting? In the end, I prepared everything while you read erotic fiction and do nothing all day. Why would someone who reached enlightenment need to read those kinds of books? I guess staying too long in the human realm has made you lose enlightenment. Do you even have any idea how hard it is for me to explain this situation? How could I explain things well when I don't even know how many people know about you, including Miss Lorraine? I'm going to be the laughing stock of the meeting with this stupid excuse. And then he's hearing blah, 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 blah. Why do I always have to hide you? Why can't we just stand in front of people together as who we are? Oh, Brylith. Brylith has really quickly become one of my favorite characters in this. I love just her character development. I love that we see a lot more to her. Like, she is what I like to call more like an open book character. Not necessarily, but in the sense of she kind of wears her emotions on her sleeves when no one's around or when she's with people that she trusts. And that's become more and more true as it's gone on, and I absolutely adore it. I'm so sorry. I got sensitive because of the meeting. I'll make it work somehow. So please just come to the meeting. Slam! I wonder how far ahead Vishnu had seen. I'm sure you knew that there would be someone who would disobey the rules he made. So whatever I do here, you can't get mad at me, Vishnu. The rules? You're really lucky. Tio may not be good at magic, but her item is the best. Tio Kim is the best item collector in Calibloom. Be quiet, Elwyn. Will you really? Excuse me. Will you really be okay once you enter the city? You don't have anything, along with not even knowing your own name. What can you possibly do on your own? You don't even have money for treatment. You don't need to worry about those things. I'll figure everything out once you get me through that checkpoint. I'm a nosy human. It's great that she can't use magic, but she talks too much. What will you do by yourself? You gonna get a part-time job or something? You said you weren't even a magician. It won't be easy getting treatment without any identification. I'll just wait until it heals. Is that some kind of joke? Stop joking around. I'll lend you the money and you can pay me back later. I'll look for a part-time position for you. You're a very generous person. Really? But people just say I'm nosy. I've even used up all my half sponsorships. Anyway, we're almost there. That over there is Calibloom. Snap. Ah. And to think that we were safe because we're almost at the checkpoint. That's strange. I can't believe they would place traps to catch halves so close to the checkpoint. This would be dangerous to regular people. Looks like she's dying back there. Well, if it's a trap that Ron Seraph can snap with one hand, it isn't that dangerous. What did you just say? Asha, I'm hungry. We can eat as soon as we pass the checkpoint. And we'll let you order whatever you want to eat. Ooh! Immediately healed. Pet-a-pet, pet-a-pet. Who is it? Who's there? I think the target has caught on to us. What? No way. It even has a stealth ability. That has to be a coincidence. Stop worrying about it and just catch him before his friends figure out what's happening. To be continued. Ooh. Why is it not going? Hello? There we go. I was clicking the screen like, come on, give me the next one, and nothing was appearing. Stop worrying about it and catch him before his friends figure out what's happening. Yes, understood. Shh. Bzzzt. Haughty Indra. What the? I used it because I thought something was there, but I guess not. That's strange. I've never been wrong about something like this. Ron Seraph, did you choose Haughty Indra without calculating? So what? You said this area disrupts your calculations anyway. That does not mean you don't need to calculate. Please, get Yuta and stay close to me. If nothing happened, you should just let it go. Damn, he talks too much. Okay, let's go, Yuta. Damn it. I think the trap is broken because of the electrocution. Anyway, did you see that Haughty Indra just now? The spell activated faster than we could detect it. That is why the magic defense system couldn't block it. That would be impossible even for the #1 ranked magician. What was that? Was there an error in the system? Damn it. That system was really expensive. What should we do now? It looks like high-level magicians are amongst them. Should we just stand down? Things might get complicated. No, we can't do that. If it was just a normal transcendental skill by a sword, we would have just walked away, but I just can't figure out what kind of attack that was at all. I must find out what it is. Then, should we use that? Beep. Yes. It looks like we have to. The Bonds of Blood Cloak. The god-level item of the primeval god Kali, which can even catch an Astika if it's in human form. Why are they after him so bad? One Last Guy Kubera, Season 2, Chapter 3, Lost 3. Calibloom Checkpoint. I think I do remember them saying that Calibloom was like a slave trade for halves and stuff like that. So maybe they're like hunters of a sort that catch halves and then sell them in the city. President, just tell me the truth. You got the A+ rank so that you can sponsor like this every day, right? Mind your own business. I'm sure I heard that you weren't good at magic earlier. And how could you be an A+? There are no rules that say you have to use magic during the magic test. Teo Raken, quarter age, 48, magic level A+, magic ranking 9. Wouldn't it be problematic if you just let anyone pass through like this just because they are human? Come on. How could they cause problems when they are not even a half, along with me being a sponsor? Excuse me. They could be stronger. than expected, along with possibility of being a bad person. But still, a human. In a city full of magicians and fighters, it would be suicide to cause trouble on their own. Why? Are you gonna try to cause some trouble? You're gonna have to beat me first. If I have to fight you, that won't be good. You're pretty funny. West Calibloom. I love the mountain ranges and everything. Treatment is finished. That will be 5 gold. I don't have any cash. I'll use my card. It will be 10 gold if you use your card. Wow, that's a rip-off. What is that sword? You never let it out of your hand. Ah, this? That's because it's expensive. Collecting weapons is my hobby, so I am a sucker for items like this. At least I collect them legally. But there are a lot of weapon collectors in this city. Oh hey, look, it's that one chick. And amongst them, there are some who would use any means necessary to get what they want. So is she after the weapon then? That he had? I see. Then what about the sword of... Hey, hang on. You can't just leave like that. Let me pay 5 gold before you leave. 10 gold. How can you call yourself a friend? Yes, there's no need to rush. Just like that human said, it would be suicide to cause any trouble inside the city. I don't have the strength to face many magicians right now. Things will only turn messy if I rush things. So let's patiently wait for my chance. And like that, I received the Staff of Agni from Miss Lorraine, and defeated a woman who seemed to be the leader of the Suras. Who is that next to the priestess? No clue. He looks kind of airheaded. Was the Staff of Agni that powerful? Most of the Suras that attacked today were 4th and 5th stage Japanis, and some of them were Raksasha. And yet you defeated their leader that easily? A Terra Magic Union. President could not attend due to other business. I heard that the head of the Magic Union fainted from overworking. Really? Rylith, what you were saying is hard to believe. Even your mother, who was very skilled in using the Staff of Agni, could not have handled that many Raksasha. A Terra Magic Academy director is late due to other business. Is that really him next to the priestess? I think so. But by looking how she's talking, I guess the truth can't be told yet. I can't speak. It'll be hard to convince them like this. Oh, well. Truth is, it wasn't me who used the staff. I would like to introduce this man. Staff of Agni expert, Mr. Idioti Smith. None of you may not know Mr. Idioti Smith, but he is number 1 when it comes to knowing how to use the Staff of Agni. Idioti Smith? Oh, priestess, that's blasphemy! This is a new joke I've never heard of. Idioti Smith? What kind of name is that? Anyway, is she saying that he knows how to use the staff well? Even if he is an expert at power was. But is he close with the priestess? I was wondering the same thing. How could he just enter the temple sanctuary? Damn. What do I do? Rylith, not just anyone can enter the temple sanctuary. Why was Mr. Idioti Smith there at the time? Well, you see, I guess I have no other choice. I'll just have to say that he's a very close friend. Mr. Idioti Smith is... Of course, we're lovers. She's like, what? The priestess's lover? That isn't forbidden, but why would she choose a loser like that? This isn't right. It's okay for a priest, but a priestess shouldn't be allowed to date. Wait, that's being sexist. Why is it okay for a priest, but not a priestess? I agree with the shadowy girl. The image of a priestess is... I think it's okay. Bryla's mother was a priestess as well. That's different because she became the priestess after she was married. Bzz, bzz. And she barely saw her husband after she became priestess. Do you really think that is normal right now? Ugh, this is total chaos. Why would he say such a thing? Excuse me, everyone. I think there was some miscommunication. Mr. Idioti Smith and I are just friends. As the fire priestess, the only one I think about is Agni. he did not! He did not just fucking do that shit, did he? You see, I was right. The only one she thinks about is me. He seriously did not fucking just do that. This is a joke, right? I'm like here for it, but I'm also like, oh my fucking god, you did not. Okay. You see, I was right. The only one she thinks about is me. He changed. What? He said Idioty Smith looked like an airhead. He said Idioty Smith was a loser. And could it be? Those flames. What? Lovers? 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 What lovers? Wow. His glasses was hiding such a handsome face. If she saw this, she would go nuts. She saw from the part where he said lovers. What are you doing? Now I will. What will he say? He said he couldn't tell people that he's a god. Did something change while he was in the god realm? Maybe he has a plan. What do I do now? Has no plan at all. Of course he doesn't! Yes, everyone, please ignore what you have just saw. And the priestess's boyfriend, Idioty Smith. I'm sorry. Fine. Oh, you probably have figured it out by now anyway. Let me introduce myself. Flare. I am the source to all fire in the universe. As a being who was born with the first ember and will die with the last ember, I am God Agni, the owner of the Staff of Agni. One last god Kubera. Season 2, Chapter 4, Lost 4. I want more of that! What the Man, he sure knows how to turn a boring meeting into something exciting, doesn't he? Go to the Fighters Union and tell them that today was just another fine day. I'll be back after looking for a place where this guy can stay. Okay? Oh, and practice your transcendental skill. I'm gonna check on you later. Okay, can I go now? Say bye before you go. See you later, Tio. Goodbye to you too. Okay, bye. Can't even remember the last time when a young girl was nice to him. What a lovely child. What is your relationship with her? She seems to be a Yaksha half. She's my daughter. Not my biological daughter, of course. I adopted her, so she is legally my daughter. After the upheaval, I met Elwyn after losing all my parents and siblings. Elwyn was wandering amongst a pile of corpses, looking lost and confused from being freed from emotional resonance with the Yaksha. She was all alone, just like me. Give me 1 second, I gotta change this music up. Yeah, we'll keep this for now. I'm sorry to hear your parents passed away from the upheaval. No, my parents didn't die. They went to the Sorrow Realm during the confusion of the upheaval. When the upheaval had ended, the Sorrow Realm had been severed from the human realm. Both of them are probably dead by now, since the Sorrow Realm is not a place where they could survive for more than 15 years. My mother being a quarter, my father being a half. But I want to believe that they are still alive, even though I know it's just false hope. We're here. That thing on the top of the hill is the checkpoint of Calibloom. Oh, then let's hurry and go through so we can eat lunch. Hey kid, is eating all you ever think about? Don't call me kid, it's Lise. Stop calling her that, Ronsaroff. I feel sorry for the kid. You people. Beep. Target is now in range. We are activating the Hide of Bondage. I will run a measurement for the transcendental value. Measuring target's transcendental value. Target locked on. Transcendental value influences the power and variety of one's transcendental skills. Pure-blood humans have almost no transcendental value. Okay, better to be safe than sorry. If it's a normal human and not a half, problems will arise. Measuring transcendental value. Beep. Transcendental measurement complete, 1,350. In cases where the target is suppressing their transcendental value, actual value can be higher than the number shown. Oh, I knew it. I really do have an eye for this. 1,350 means it is a half for sure. And it's a pretty strong half, too. He's suppressing, though, so... Yes, and it also means we can capture it with the Hide of Bondage, because the Hide of Bondage captures the creature with the highest transcendental value and range. Oh, I feel like that's... What if there's somebody higher in range than him right now? Having a stealth skill along with being indestructible due to being a god-level item. It will 100% capture the target this time. Shh. Something has been strange since earlier, but this time... I feel like Mother's behind me. Ooh. Mother? No, she isn't alive. That isn't Mother. It's the Hide of Bondage. But why is it here? Nice! Once the target is located, no one can run away. Surrendering yourself would be shh. Shh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. What happened? Why is it just going past him? Isn't it supposed to go after the target with the highest transcendental value? Don't tell me it's malfunctioning. It's malfunctioning. Do you know how much it costs just to activate that thing? Ugh, no way. I'm taking the measurements now. Measuring transcendental values found within a 100-meter radius. There isn't anyone else in the area, so one of them must have a value higher than 1,350. Measurement complete in a 100-meter radius. Beep. 17,860? What? Alright. We read a little bit more than what we were planning on to today. Episode 5, Wrestle. Hey, wait. Something's not right. Huh? What do you mean? Besides me being hungry, I don't see any problems. Huh? Hang on. Where's Yuta? No, I'm not talking about Yuta. Something feels really wrong right now. Watch out! Hey, kid. Didn't you hear that voice just now? I told you I'm not a kid. Yuta, where are you? Huh? Am I hearing things? No, I heard it. Just after Yuta disappeared. This could be his transcendental skill. So does this mean there's something dangerous we need to watch out for? Okay. I have no idea what we are dealing with, but I'd better use the spell. Hati... Once was enough. No more magic without calculating. I could not care less if you want to die alone, but don't take the rest of us with you. One Last Guide, Kubera, Season 2, Chapter 5, Lost 5. Gosh, I'm so late for such an important meeting. People will be nagging about this for sure. I seriously should consider stepping down as principal or something. Prawl ages, quarter age 90. Principal of Atera Magic Academy. What are you doing here? Please leave me alone. But you're the Union Master. You should be attending the meeting, Swarm. Well, that's crazy. What was that? Is he real? This is not a dream, right? Is the meeting over? Of course it was real. I'm still shaking. Me too. But I am shaking because he was so hot. No, I didn't mean that. Jeez, woman. I feel a little sad since I was a fan of the priestess. Anyway, we're lucky we kept our mouths shut during the meeting. Those who called him stupid and loser volunteered to donate 1,000 gold to the temple. So funny, poor them. What else could they do? Better do that than finding themselves on an express train to hell. Chitter chatter. So that's really what happened. Rylith really did summon God Agni. I should reconduct the research of the relation of DNA on summoning. Roosh. You somewhat have very keen insight. You noticed the summoning before anyone else? I don't care about keen insight. I'm so jealous that my stomach hurts. Do you need a healing spell? Oh, jeez, that's not what I meant. What was that? Is it okay for everyone to know this? Then why did you tell me to hide your presence for the last 10 years? No, I'm sure you weren't allowed to, right? The whole thing is a mistake, right? Oh no. What if the summoning gets cancelled? I won't even have enough lifespan to summon him again. What do we do now? Is there some kind of penalty or something? What if this harms Agni in any way? He's only here because of me. It's all my fault. Don't just stand there, say something. Are you even listening to me? It's strange, isn't it? Why do you think you've never seen visions of her future when you've been using insight on her to read her thoughts for over 10 years? I know the reason, Agni, but I'm not going to tell you. A bum like you has no right to know. The only thing I can tell you is that, even if you defeat me here and stop her lifespan from being reduced, all of your efforts will be in vain. It's okay. There's no penalty, and I'm absolutely fine, so you can boss me around publicly now, priestess. Then, why did you tell me that I have to hide you for all those years? Oh, that's because I thought it would be bothersome if people knew about it. Just because it could be bothersome? Yep, that's it. Do you know how much trouble I've gone through in the last 10 years to hide you? Oh, the priestess is beating up the god. You are aware that this is not the time for you to play footsies, right? Oh, that's right. You and I have things to discuss, son of the dragon of destruction. Oh, seriously? How could an AA eavesdrop? Hey, wait, It's just that something felt wrong. And that gives you the right to use magic without calculating and without even a target? Oh, well. But Yuta's gone as well. Oh, it's Yuta! Sorry. I was talking to Asha. I didn't mean to leave you behind. Let's hold hands from now on, and so that I won't lose you again, jerk. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not like holding hands? I didn't know until now, and held your hands so many times. Shh. Huh? Why are you giving me this? I wish we had your notebook. Fine. I don't know why you want me to carry it, but I will. So let's go. Slither, 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 slither. Yuta, let go. Beep, error. It's okay. I'll repair the machine later. The hide of bondage is working just fine. And the target has changed back to the half you wanted from the start. And we succeeded in capturing him. What is that thing? Stay still. It's not an ordinary trap. But you're just caught, yes. And not only that, he's going to disappear. What? Yuta! Yuta, you! He gave her the sword because of what reason? Chapter 13, Lost. The end. Next chapter, Blood. To be continued. Okay, well, I think the fact that we're starting on a new chapter next time is a great place to stop it for tonight. Oh, if you're watching here on Twitch, please make sure to follow. If you see this later on YouTube, like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys all tomorrow for some Tower of God. Bye-bye!